looking for entrepreneurs with the potential. So how we think about potential, we're looking for entrepreneurs from the most informal backgrounds, the poorest communities in South Africa, well, in Johannesburg really, because that's where we operate, but who have the potential to operate in the formal sector, right? Some of them will go on to be SMEs, run small businesses, medium-sized businesses, but some will go on to be high-impact entrepreneurs. That's what we're looking for. But these are people who are making 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 rand a month right now. So the first thing you have to do, you can't ask them for all the standard things because they don't have them. Nobody has them. So what you have to do is find something different. So what we do is say, send us a please call me if you're interested. We're going to send you back an SMS-based bookkeeping system. You're going to do your bookkeeping for 5 days. If you don't have a business, you do personal. If you do have a business, you do it for the business. If you do that, you come in. If you don't have a business, we're going to give you what we call the 500 Rand challenge. You've got to make 500 bucks to pay for the next stage, and we're going to give you a 3-hour workshop on how to do that, and then you do it. That's basic commercial aptitude. If you can do that properly, you come into the business planning challenge. Now let's start to formalize you a little bit. We're going to do workshops once a week for 4 weeks. We're going to put a business plan on paper so that you can come up with a growth plan. The growth plan, we're going to finance ourselves with 5,000 Rand maximum. So let's see if you can now go from aptitude to some level of formalization, write it down, and explain it to us. It's not like a Dragon's Den thing. Just explain your business to us, and then we'll invest. Then you come into our incubator for micro businesses, and for 6 months, we're going to help you to grow. The first 3 months, really just the building blocks of formalization. Reporting, doing what you said you're going to do, being on time. Just these basic behavioral things that matter in the formal sector, which are different in the informal sector. If you do that, the next thing for the next 3 months is recruit, onboard, and manage someone. So you're going to hire someone, and you're going to show that you can do that, and you're going to replace yourself in the job. You've created a job, and you've shown that you can now actually manage another person. By doing that, you're eligible for our fund. The fund is different. You don't have to come with an idea. We actually have a pipeline of ideas, a pipeline of people coming out of the incubator, and a pipeline of capital coming from our funders. We invest, right? So that's the second thing, separating person from idea. Then we invest, and it's not an incubator. We actually run the business with the entrepreneur for 2 years. You can't take someone who was selling chicken feet. This is a real thing. Someone who was selling chicken feet in our incubator, he replicated that 6 times. He was employing 6 people and making about 5,000 Rand a month. He's a brilliant guy. He has one of the best quotes in our incubator, which is that, I never thought chicken feet could take me this far. But he's a brilliant guy. But the fact is, the investment we've made in his business, which is in a traditional African foods business, trying to franchise proper traditional African food, we're making a 3 million Rand investment. If you're going to put 3 million Rand into a guy who is running 6 chicken feet stands and making 5,000 Rand a month, he's going to fail. He can't do it. He doesn't know any of the rules about doing that. So you've got to, all of us learn through mentorship relationships. That's how everyone in this room has learned, right? You don't learn it just from a class, then here's 3 million Rand, good luck. It doesn't work like that. You've got to work with people. They've got to see you do things all day, every day. That's how they learn. So for 2 years, we are in the business with the entrepreneur. We have equity stakes in that business, and we put them through a rigorous personal development program. They earn out their equity in the business. They prove that they can run it, and only once they prove it, then they take it over. If they can't take it over, but the business is good, we'll keep running it because we have an equity stake in it. But the entrepreneurs, ultimately, from our target demographic, get 50% of the business. We get 25, and our funders get 25. So even if we grow the business, entrepreneurs from our target demographic are really the ones benefiting the most. So that's how our model works. So it's not the same as a traditional incubator other than on the micro side.